How are you doing? Oh my God, I tell you, when it rains, it pours. Oh, Father. Mm-hmm. When it rains, it pours. All right. I think that's all right. Mm-hmm. God is good in spite of everything. God is good. I think I want this a little bit higher. Yeah, I think I want it like that. Yeah. When it rains, it pours. Good night, good night, good night, good night, everybody on the doom. Oh my God, my God, my God. Ah, what a day. What a day it has been. Dramas and dramas and more dramas. What a day. When you see this morning, I had was to leave my life abruptly, not doing my normal way of getting out. I tell you something. Oh my God. I woke up very early. I woke up very early this morning. Me say, Jill, may just start with for my drama first. So I woke up by a bang. I heard a bang. And I jump out of my sleep. I pulled the drape away and I looked through the window. I didn't see anything. And I lay back down. I look at the time. I see it was after 3, going to 4. And I said to myself, if I fall back asleep, I am going to wake up too late. So I try not to fall back asleep. So I got up and I had some clothes that I want to put away. I was packing them away. And then I went outside because the garbage truck came. So I said, it always leaves some fragments. So I said, let me go and get that done before I come on the live. And but when I went where the garbage duster bin, where we keep the bins, I saw a bicycle lean up on it, and I was saying, so who lean up on bicycle here, son? But anyway, when I turn around, I realize I see a light of a vehicle to the side, because there are 2 more cars parked on that side. I said maybe something run off the road and maybe, I don't pay it no mind. So I just do what I'm doing, watching the time to come and start my life. So I went to the little close grocery store by me to buy something. And then now I start my life and everything. And then my son came now and asked me if I drive the vehicle. So I said, no, I did not drive the vehicle. Then we realized that they stole the vehicle. And you know that I was the person who last drove the vehicle. I think I was the last one drove the vehicle yesterday evening. But honestly, because we all drive any vehicle, I didn't take the key out the car. Because generally, sometimes the key not take out of the vehicle. Because that vehicle is actually a work vehicle. So it having a generator and some thing with water in it that my son used. But when I see the bicycle now, I add it up. I said, oh, it's not far from where I'm living. They came and stole the van. I tell you, today I really have drama. Today I really have drama. And my people on the line. My son go and find the vehicle abandoned. And they stole out the generator that he just purchased, a new brand generator last week. And they stole it, so he had the light to fix back on the vehicle. They stole him generator, so he have a little heads up of who. So he went to somebody, that person I do not know. We never call the police about the stolen vehicle, you know, because my son said, knowing the police, they not told them nothing about it. So the person who him got to know go ask and tell him, say, bring back in generator. Not do nothing more than call the police. So while I was here, bang, bang, bang on the door, went outside. Police at the door. What a drama. And the police was saying, oh, we come for him because we learned that he went and threatened somebody what he's going to do them for the vehicle. I said, who is it that he threatened? No, me have to try to make it look decent, you know. Ah, Jesus. So, anyway, the police said, well, all right, tell him to come and make a statement. Let us come and take fingerprint, all of that. But we know, say, I just nasty them and come nasty up a place because it not going to reach nowhere. We know them well. So, at least we get back the vehicle. What have to be done to it, we just have to know we just lose the generator. New brand generator, you know. And you know, so they're going to just take the generator and maybe go sell it for $50, $100. And somebody will just buy it from them because it is very cheap. I tell you. So that was my morning drama. And I got the picture, you know. I on the phone. I have the clip. The camera pick up the person, but the person has on a hoodie and cover them face so we can see the face, but we see the body good. And if me see the body, then me will know exactly the body. Me I keep visualize the body. So the camera pick up the person very good, but the face we can't recognize. So that was my drama for this morning. So now we have dramas and poet dramas, thank God. Right? Yeah, that's it. Yeah. We find back the vehicle. Quick time too. So what a drama we have now. That's from drama number 1 now. Drama number 2. What a drama in a Jamaica Parliament. What a piece of drama into the Jamaica Parliament. No, sir. Long time I didn't see them something here. Long time I haven't seen these things. Alright, so me go hear what some Lana Brooks said, I will be back. So you just come in again so quick, Lana. You gone too quick, man. Thumbs up your life. Let me see what this is saying, you know. Oh, we can't make the on. Them nice, the YouTube now want them type of nice, but we can just show you the supporters. Them a come out, I support the party leader. Hello, J. Vlad. J. Vlad. The name sounds familiar. It's a good night. Where are you from, J. Vlad? J. Vlad. So, let me find it. Oh man, I should have used this phone for company live. Because that phone have all of my info, you know. Oh my goodness. Well, we are talking about Jamaica Parliament drama. That's what we are talking about tonight. So, I look for some clip now. I look for some clips. But I end up. Oh, you're from Manchester. Okay, we're talking about I don't know what's wrong with this one. I said sometimes
All I can say to him, and I would have said it to him if we were still in the house. All I can say, if I were in your position, I would take for myself and hand over to someone else who is not compromised. Yes.
so so my people on the live. Hell broke loose in a Jamaica Parliament today. Hell broke loose. You know when we talk about hell broke loose, what we mean? I pick it up, the internet is so slow.
The head of Parliament is now the spouse of the head of government. Really does not sit well with the tradition that the Speaker must act independently of the government of the day. The Speaker is intended to be independent and must act independently of the government of the day. That is the tradition. That is the tradition. The failure. Mr. Speaker, members.
But a long time, if you all have followed me long time, you know we talk about that long time jail, the whole conflict of interest. But under that bond them, you know. Under that bond them. I'm going to show you how we really bond them. And really that. A long time for alright. From
the attack on the speaker.
listen when Robert Montague said now that Mark Golding attacked the speaker of the House.
Mrs. Holness was highly inappropriate. Mrs. Holness is a member of parliament in her own right. Her nomination was seconded by the leader of opposition business in the House, Philip Paulwell, and no member of the opposition voted against her nomination, which means they supported it. So for the leader of the opposition to now, in his budget presentation, speak so inappropriately about the Speaker of the House, raising negative specters over her reputation and her management of the House, we consider that to be very low and very desperate. And the government side has taken its stance that we will not stand for that sort of behavior, that sort of disrespect, and that sort of desperate politics.
Good night, Jay. Thanks for stopping by. Thumbs up in live before you go. My people, on this live. What did Mr. Golden say about Mrs. Holness? That he was disrespecting Mrs. Holness. Type in the chat for me. What did the leader of the opposition say in regards by saying it's a conflict of interest for the wife and husband to have the two highest position in the house? I don't see this man say anything derogative against her. He never really disrespect, in my view. I am asking you because I don't want it to look like maybe I am on a side, so maybe that's why I can't see what is wrong from right. I am a just person. If me seems to something right or out say anything against her as a female, I would be the first one to lash him tonight. I would be the first one. I would be the first one to come out against him. But tell me on this live tonight, what did the leader of the opposition say against Mrs. Holness that is disrespectful to Mrs. Holness? Type in the chat. And you can call me tonight. Jill, can you write the number in for me? Anybody want to call and join in the conversation tonight? you are welcome to call and join in the conversation. But I want those of you who are listening, if I am incorrect, correct me. I am willing to take correction. I want you to correct me. Can I get some thumbs up on the live? When I thumbs up the live, make the live over here so lively tonight, man. Today was a day of drama. Alright, I was watching it. I was actually on PBS station watching a part of it. But for some reason, because somebody come and knock me up and call me and I did not get to see it in its entirety. But from what I gather, let me see if I can find that clip and play. It's the same clip that I was playing a while ago. But because it has so much noise in it. You know how YouTube stayed, and I really love the noisy something. That's exactly what I'm live I talk about right now, my girl. Everybody I talk about it. I've been getting it. So type in the chat. All he was saying is a conflict of interest. Mrs. Holness first got up out of the parliament. Is another man take over the chair. It was replaced by the deputy, who was then replaced by Bob Miller. So the speaker get up, the deputy walk out, then Bob Miller, and then the deputy return. There wasn't enough opposition member to have a quorum, so a minimum of 16. So the speaker then suspended the speech. So he then suspended the speech. I think they say it will resume on Thursday. So I know another drama got in at the house Thursday. Can I tell you, great heart-rending and feelings that carry from over into after the election into this. Let me see what somebody else send. Why a whole heap of message upon this? Yes, I found the vehicle. I never even checked this WhatsApp. So I don't see anything disrespectful. Let me see. I am not hearing. Somebody's typing me and saying, oh, they're not hearing. I want me to say to that person. I'm going to call them back again. Alright. Yeah. So this is what I'm saying. Listen where it starts by me watching it. You see? The government of Jamaica realized that a lot of people cannot comprehend. I think I made mention of it. Somebody on Instagram typed something in the other day. And I was to comment underneath what he typed in. And what he said 98% of Jamaica cannot comprehend. And I have to type underneath it and say, well, I am of the 2%, because one thing with me, I never go to no university and get no bachelor and all of that. But I can look into anything and judge from it and understand it. Good night, Simone. How you doing, baby? And judge from that and know wrong and right. So if there's only 2%, I don't know, I just use that term, because what we realize, and for most politicians, they realize that a lot of people cannot comprehend. Now, let me say something to you. You know, them might come to me now and say, because me a socialist or me a comrade. Because people don't like you when you speak truth. Good night, Pat. How you doing? Let me tell you something. Mark Golding is not stupid. Mark Golding is a banker. So he knows figures. He knows figures. It now gonna stop. You're going to see more and more of that for now, Jill. Right up. I said it the other day in this live. Remember what I said? I am fearful that we're going to see some turmoil leading up to the next general election. I want you all to remember that I said it here in Jamaica. I said trouble. I said trouble. I see trouble. Are you hearing me? I see trouble. It's not a bad thought, Jill. It's just... Alright, let me explain something to you. Let me, you think I for one reason would want that to happen? No. But I'm telling you, I'm seeing problem. And I want you to remember that I said it on this live. Let me tell you something. There is so much. Oh, you said thought, not true. So I read it wrong. Oh, maybe I read it wrong. Sorry, baby. Mark Golden bring out something in the presentation today about the government keep coming out talking about new taxes. No new taxes. But where that money come from? That you don't have to put no new taxes. But it's a long time I see it, you know. I mean, I know how a lot of people see it. A long time I see the psychology, you know. So you have to be collecting more taxes. And where are the more taxes coming from? We see it daily in the food that guys supermarket go buy. You guys supermarket this week and go buy something for $10. And next week buy you go for a $10.50 if I have 1 cent to add to it. So you're not hearing about the general consumption tax going up, but you are paying more for goods and service. Oh, sorry, Jill. I said sorry already. We are what? We are paying more. That's the. It's like in the Cayman Islands. You know, I don't make much mention of them because they are so full and true. I'm not really my yard. I'm not really fast in them business. They have a thing here where they talk about no tax. So you may not go into somewhere and they say plus tax. But I'm going to tell you something. You see, by you go in the place and pick up 2 little pieces of something, you will know. You better have them in as a tax on it. Because I think it tax would have reached so far. You hear what I'm telling you? The things them are so expensive. So it's a psychology. Alright, look on the Chinese them. I'm going to show you something on this live tonight where a lot of people don't understand. Take the Chinese shop them in Jamaica, for instance. You never go in their shop and see them put tax. But then don't work out them maths. With them profit include that. Plus the extortion money. They don't work that out. So you just go in there and see a price and say, oh, the tax that they on it. The tax psychology, including that. So if we don't have taxes going up, it's a trap for the people to say, well, all right, the government have performed good, so no tax. But their money have to come from somewhere because you cannot have inflation or go up and your tax now move. So money have to be coming from somewhere. Where is it coming from? People not going to look to the depths of that to ask these questions. Now, like me, you come now and talk about it, you look like we're a troublemaker. Oh, and because the people not understand. Then I reached that. So, Mr. Golden came in the parliament today. I was highlighting everything. And I said, that's that man smart. And the people, they say him not in a sense all of that. And I said, yes, and I said, man, in a soft slope now. Jill said, "Sometimes I believe they are robbing me. I have to keep my eyes steadfast on the cash register." Boy, me don't know what happen, but me I tell you, say the thing just go up. When you're going to any grocery store, anywhere you go now, the things them. You hear me I tell you about? You see we I try to say we want to go up on a good diet and eat and so. But me I tell you, if you don't have an income coming in that is sufficient to clear your bills, and all of these things that you can go to the grocery store to take up the stuff them that you really want for a healthy meal, it's not going to work. You're going to have to go back to the tin mackerel and rice. And if I eat for make we survive, we have to eat it, wash your rice good with the tin mackerel. Nothing wrong with it. It's just that you can't get up like this. But sometimes I just for save life because you don't really have it. And all you hear about these things and you're not feeling the effect of it. Well, someone nobody ask Jill where she live, you know, because nobody believes say in Jamaica my yard, you know, Jamaica my yard. It's just that I'm not there right now and me start to pack up my bag, so you stay there. Me start to pack up for my bag. This morning here, I say I get up, I start to sort out something for gone, me soon gone. Because where else me I go? So when I there home, I plant up my garden. I plant up my garden and I plant things. There are some things I can't always get around my yard. I go have pop chow, I go have callaloo, I go have all my little something there, and my flowers garden and all of them little something. I go always have something where I can grab a pumpkin have to run up and down. So I have to have something around my house. My cane them do them, my banana them do them. I have something. And I have my children them, that's if it works, so it's a word. Then my opinion them make me struggle and suffer. God charge every single one of them giantly. What me say? God charge every one of them putting them giantly, because this woman that sit down here do our last for them. Make that sure so them have it when me not have it. I wonder if you get what I say to you. Yeah, we find the bus, Jill. Find the bus, but then steal out the generator and reverse out the car back way and mash off one of the side, the back light. So we have to go get that fixed, but we don't find the person yet. How do you like your plantings? I like my planting anyhow you give it to me. If you want to give me it green, you want to give me it in a porridge, you want to give me it ripe, you want to give me anyhow you give. You want to make planting tart, you want to fry it, you want to roast it, you want to boil it. Hey, anything you want to do with planting, just do it and give me. I love planting. Anyhow you give it to me. I tell you, sister, the people them I get from bad to worse. So now I'm going to Jamaica bad. Because I remember in time here, you could have left your place open and go anywhere you go and half a thing. You cannot do it now. The police said today that it was a busy day for them. How much call them get today? How much call them get today? So me have my own drama, yeah? And Jamaica Parliament have for them drama down there. But do you see the drama? Have you get a chance to see the drama what took place today? I had a video that I put up before I came on the live. Have you seen the drama? Wow. Oh, your neighbor have some common fall, giving trouble. I talk until I'm sick. They are not putting them up. Who is that? Easy with Kim. Oh, Kimmy. I remember you now, Kimmy. You were the person who came by Saturday. How you doing, baby? Yeah. But I'm glad he found it and I hope the culprit. And they must have catch them, man. They will catch them. Jason is saying, hi, girlfriend. Alright, so I'm doing actually tonight, I want you to call in. I want you to call in on the program tonight. I'm not going to sit here all by myself doing it tonight. Whatever. That's why I said speak your mind and Jamaica Matters tonight. So I want you to call in. The numbers are there. Jill put up the number by WhatsApp. WhatsApp only, no straight call. And you can join the conversation. Tell me what you think about what was happening today in the Jamaica Parliament. Give your views. Well, I Beverly Gray, how are you doing, baby? Who want to call in and join the conversation tonight? Remember the number is 345-327-6123. You can call by WhatsApp and join the conversation. Yeah, Jill type it in the chat so you can go ahead and call. Who want to join in tonight? Jason, what do you have to say about the present situation that unfolds in the parliament? Honestly, it does not look good when neither of them do it. But when it comes on to the two main leaders, the opposition and the prime minister, especially, you're the prime minister. So you have to have some tolerance. All when it sounds like it hot. Alright. I know what drive him to get him upset. Oh, you did not watch it. You didn't watch the video that I uploaded below before. There's a video that I uploaded before I came on the live, Beverly, that I show it in. Let me see if I can put up. Let me see if I can pull up the video. Let me see if I can pull up the video here.
Is the media ready? Are we ready?
All right, let's hear what Mark is saying.
All right. Tell me when I can start. Is the media ready? Are we ready? All right. Tell me when I can start. Is the media ready?
I think that's a real CV inputter. Let me boy. Nobody want to join the live tonight, man. No, come on, no, man. Call in, no, man, and share in the conversation. Alright, you don't have to be what I'm saying. You see the accent matters? Whatever you want to call in and discuss, and we'll join in the conversation. So it don't have to be my topic. If you notice what I said, speak your mind. So you can talk about anything. Nighttime when I come on, morning time it's Bible study. But nighttime, it's an open thing for anything. Jason is saying, Marky G was dapper today. Sartorial, elegant. And you know, I usually lean green. But the JP needs some competition. They are getting frazzled. Good for all of us. Jamaica neck and neck. That's good for democracy, and that is true. When we see we have challenge, you're going to get both sides. You get better work from both sides. Yeah. And that's nothing wrong. Every one of us have a choice. Yeah. And that's what make democracy unique. That's one part of democracy that I love, is that it gives us a free will to choose. We have a free will to do what? To choose who we love and who we like. But and I must say something about Mark Golden. I'm going to say something about him. And you know, the first me I gonna really open up about this. As you said, you lean green. You know, I lean orange. So everybody on this live know where me lean. Alright. I've had the chance to vote in years because most of the time I'm not there. But I lean to orange. So nothing wrong if you lean to green. That's what makes us unique. And when they had the chat after Peter Phillips lost the election in 2020 and they were running for leadership race, At one point, I wanted to be supporter for Lisa Anna. But there was something that really turned my attention away from Lisa Anna. And then I said there was no other choice because there was nobody else in the competition but Mr. Golden. But in myself, okay, I see what you mean. So in myself, I saw him as this. I was saying him too soft. I'm going to tell you the truth on the line. In myself, I said, him never can manage no politics in no man. Him too soft. That's what me did say at first. I say him too soft. But after I win the challenge, I said, well, I have to support him. No, but that's what Dolly said. No, that's what I say. But getting to see him now, him not really soft. Him not really soft. That's why they have a saying for say, and the old cat walk, how we go again? And the old cat mouse or how we walk. Somebody help me with not saying. I all time say what we say. And the same way cat walk, I say mouse, that's how we go. Meaning that, nobody because you see him walk slow, and he must say meow, meow. Meaning if you ever get him aggressive, you would be surprised to know that is your cat because he will use his claw, how we call it? The claws, right? Or we could have used the term say silent river run deep. But I'm gonna start my truth. One day when I get to meet him, I'm going to tell him. But after watching him, you know what I realized with him? I am a floating. Jason said, I am a floating voter. I vote for whoever I think is better for the country at that time. At the time, I think the PNP have a slight edge right now. Let us see if it is sustainable. All right. Don't judge the book by the cover. You need to open it first. Yes, you're perfectly right. No, but because remember, he was not too much of a person that was highlighted. I know he was there. I saw him, I saw him, but you see, like I would have know Peter Phillips, Peter Bunting, Pusha. We next one we have the minister name again. The one we hand it over to we give Mark for him constituency. My minister of finance with Omar Davis. All of them people, I don't know them. I never really know Mark like that. I see him, but I never really know Mark like that. Oh, so Patty's saying what I'm saying. Patty's saying, me too, auntie. I was not feeling Mark. But now, give me my market. And I think even Jamaica is seeing that now. Yeah, he was just a cool guy. And look here. You know what I like about him too? He wasn't somebody that was vying for leadership. It actually come natural because some of the men in the party was saying, and because Lisa was going through some little issue, you know that at one point she was under investigation for something money up our constituency, and then she and some of the councillors, they never get along and they never support her and all of that, and them something they now me see her credibility was on the line, so me not to push, so them think they drama about. But at one point I had really loved her to be the next leader. Jason is saying Mr. Golden as the making of a fire. And him now come with the gimmicks. Alright. Watch Nigel Clark budget debate. He was in a arrogant mood. If you just take both of them and someone get them and put them together. It's true that's so long it will be easy to get them together to let you see what I'm saying. Like you want bring off a style and your gimmicks. Mark just hit the point. Mark is saying if we're not having no new tax, the money is coming from somewhere. That means you are collecting money. But I know that for a long time, they couldn't fool me with that. We not reach that the level. Another thing, we need the government of Jamaica to come out and tell the people honestly how much money we owe IMF and World Bank. because they went in twice last year to borrow money. We want to know how much money we owe the IMF and the World Bank. Nobody now ask them the question. Him start to step up the plate and I show him color now. Man, him a show up in color. Him from last year, I really watch him in the last budget to him and take him for no soft soap. So all of the things say my soft soap now, I must say, wait, I'm marking G this. I'm marking G this. Jeremy, big man is saying, shape it for us, Granny. What you mean by it? I don't understand. Shape what? What is it what is it that you're talking about? Identify the it for me. That is right, Jill. Joan is growing in the role. Pat said, but even Nigel was laughing at Mr. Golden. But when he whipped him, all the smile went off his face. They were laughing. I saw them were there at one point, really enjoying the presentation. Really enjoying the presentation. Really enjoying the presentation. Nobody don't really want to call the live man and help talk something. Join the conversation, man. Don't tell me I can't get somebody over here for come join the conversation. Jeremy, Pat, Jill. Nobody want to join the conversation? Oh my Lord. Oh my God. Alright, let me see if I can find is there anything
period. All I can say to him, and I would have said it to him if we were still in the house, all I can say, if I were in your position, I would take for myself and hand over to someone else who is not compromised.
So there here, Mark Golden is saying, listen.
Jamaica has an iconic global track superstar, Honorable Usain Bolt, and many other innocent investors were carried down in the scandalous SSL fiasco. And we can't hear anything about charges being brought against the culprits. I have been told that the DPP's office is dragging their feet when there are a number of people that the Financial Investigations Division are seeking to bring charges against. In fact, in August last year, the Gleaner carried a report that from the FID that there were several persons that they were intending to move against with charges. That report is no longer on the Gleaner website, but I'm told that the DPP's office is dragging their feet on this. The Kroll forensic report, which has cost taxpayers millions of dollars, was delivered to the government months ago. It must be released to the public so we can see what the findings are. Jamaica will not accept.
So you hear all of these things that Jill is
I would have said it to him if we were still in the house.
That Mark Golden is bringing out. These are things that are under the cover that they're not coming out to the people about. Oh, Jeremy is asking, what do you think of the new party, the KRV? First I'm hearing about that party. Could you shed some light on that party, Jeremy Edwards? Never heard of that party before. Where is that party? In Jamaica? Let me tell you, I know one was starting near UIC, something like that. UCI or UIC? And I know that you have one near Rascava. So Rasta something. And I know you have NDM. I never hear about no KRV. What is that all about? Jeremy, explain what KRV is. You can actually call in and use the platform to explain what it is. Hey, me say, want me, turn back for count again. Here, and because I hear Julian Julian Robinson's voice, I say, come out, go on. You know, see your boss fire you. Your boss fire you. I first me say, want me turn around back and nobody in an argument. And I'm no, No other fun and joke, you know. We are taking all this with joke, you know. We are taking. Lord of mercy. Oh my God. We are taking for joke, you know. They say we take serious things and make joke. But right, you know, the world a look power parliament and it really look good still what happened today, you know. But and I first them are really what I first. Me say, honestly, may I tell you the truth. You have to correct me now. I first me say Andrew so upset. Honestly, in our parliament, I'm not talking about on political platform. I talk about in our parliament with me. It could happen already, so I can't correct. But I first me really see him. Man, it look him left out there with a hunger, you know, man. He was very angry. Mama Lash get it flushy. Auntie it sweets. Hey, no, what I know? I'm not there for nothing, but I have a good laugh this evening. Auntie Jen have a laughter. I had a laughter. I had the laughter. Where is Andrew? Andrew, are you still here? I am. Shake up the house needs shaking up, man. It too complacent. Where is Andrew? Andrew. We're in Ghana now. I'm gonna see my name again. Andrew, what's name again? I was just asking him to come on and share his view because I never hear nothing about this a party where I'm at Jeremy. Jeremy Edwards. Jeremy, you're still there? And give us some more enlightenment about, yes, two things me love. Church and politics. I love church and I love politics. And I tell you what drew me to it. I realize I don't know. Should I subscribe? I don't know. Nathaniel Samson says, Wagwan sister, are you live now? We and Tony. Hold on there. We and Tony. We and Anthony. What kind of question that you ask? How would you be on this platform to ask that question if I wasn't live? It don't make any sense. Me try to say if what you ask me makes sense. Are you live now? Are you got? Is it that you're not seeing me? How could that be? Come on, and I like up the live. Me done if you don't like up the live tonight. Like up the live, lively up on yourself. There is, let me see what Jill says. There is no more party in Jamaica right now but PNP and JLP. That's what me know. Because I'm going to tell you the truth down in Jamaica there. No third party will not make it. I said that to the UIC leader one time he was doing, and I went on his platform and I type it in and one person answer and say I must have said that. I said, you know, long me said if Bruce Golding couldn't do it, me not see nobody else are going to do it. Because him couldn't even get Central St. Catherine where him a member of parliament for how much years and always a win. And him couldn't get the people then for switch for come join him party. Me don't know who are going to just scratch out one party with couple of people. And believe that them a die-hearted PNP and JLP people in Jamaica are going to come really vote for them. You know, now going to get no more than 10 and 20 votes. Stop fooling yourself and come to the reality. It will never happen. You have to start nurture up one set of generation from now till and nurture them till they reach 18. If you ever see that the change will come. Because what you find is these set of people, right now you go up on TikTok, you see people who have coached them picnic in a politics already. It's either PNP or JLP. So it's hard for a third party to really and truly. Then you need sponsors. You need to have then but you have to offer. What do you have? The ideas alone not going to work, you know, brother or sister. Your ideas could be good, but you have to have support with the ideas. Nathaniel Samson say, I can listen. You can't say something in a Nathaniel. It's a discussion, it's not a one-sided story. You can join in, you can call in, you can give your viewer, give you the platform, you can talk what you want to talk, make somebody hear. Yes, bro, God really got Bringle today after watch his art. Yeah, that's why I said that wasn't an ordinary hunger. So when I come here and I said I something I'll go wrong. You see the heart when I study psychology, right? So let me tell you something about what I was taught in psychology. I was taught that a person's body language sends you a signal. First of all, if you make eye contact with the person, and I'm not going to give you that over here, make you know that you're going to practice for now, make me know when you. But if I see you and talking to you directly and looking in your face, I can know if you're telling me truth or you're telling me lie. I'm not going to give you that. So Nathaniel Samson saying, so how you feel, yeah. How you feel, yeah. See, do that. I mean, to understand your statement, you know. Could you write it a little clearer? The part where you write FIDHU and DA that. I mean, I understand it. Write it a little clearer for me, Nathaniel. Simone is saying, Auntie, I don't really understand Jamaica politics, but I listen to you and Andre and I learn a lot. I left Jamaica from I was 14. Okay. So Simone is saying, yes, the body language is very important. I know a lot of little stuff and I'm giving you all of the details here. Johan said big nose. A big nose? True, it was no normal vexed. I'm glad somebody else on the live is seeing what I'm saying. Alright, let me pull you into some wisdom here. Alright. You see when I see a person cringe them face, that is coming from a bitterness from the heart, you know. Let me teach you something on this life. You see when somebody cringe like this on you, it's a hunger and a rage. You didn't know that? I teach you that little one. Can't give you everything out. But I'll tell you something. When you see somebody cringe with that hunger look, you better get out of them way. This may help somebody on this life tonight. You better get out of their way. So, the minister came out. Let me look back for it and make a hear what Nesta Morgan have to say.
Drama in the House of Representatives today as the Prime Minister led a walkout of government members after the opposition leader suggested that the Speaker of the House would not act independently since she is the wife of the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister described the comment as low and desperate. Now, Andrea Chisholm was monitoring the sitting and now joins us live. Andrea.
Herman, history was seemingly being created today inside Gordon House. I cannot remember seeing government members walk out of a sitting, nor can I recall seeing a walkout during the budget debate. I checked with other senior journalists and officials, and they too were unable to pinpoint a specific scenario. Now, it began when opposition leader Mark Golding started talking about the importance of transparency and accountability to good governance. Mr. Golding then indicated that since the JLP took office in 2016, various ministers have either been sanctioned or forced to resign due to various breaches. He then moved on to the other contentious matters in the governance structure of the House.
The move in 2020 to take away the chairmanship of most parliamentary committees from the opposition has weakened that mechanism of holding government to account. The maneuvers to delay the tabling of reports from the Auditor General and the Integrity Commission remains a contentious matter, especially since the legal opinion on which this delay is purportedly based has been withheld from parliamentarians and the wider public.
Look how warm it is.
It was then pointed out to Deputy Speaker Heroy Clark that there wasn't a quorum. The Deputy Speaker read Section 7 of the Standing Orders, which stated that a quorum of the House should consist of 16 members apart from the Speaker. 11 opposition members were seated at the time, and Acting Leader of Government Business Olivia Grange took her seat, making it 12. Mr. Clark continued to read from the Standing Orders.
If at any time during a sitting of the House, objection is validly taken by any member that there is not a quorum present, the person presiding shall direct members to be summoned, and if at the end of 5 minutes a quorum be not present, he shall adjourn the House without question put. I am now summoning members to come on the inside of the chamber, and we will wait for the 5 minutes.
When the time expired, the membership did not change.
This honorable House is now adjourned.
The internet now. What that? Oh, the ball. I think my pull up is it now. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, so Mr. Simmons. Jill said the game over. Jill said the game over. I try to look for Nesta Morgan clip now. Let me find Nesta. I won't depend now, independent NNN. Let me find film clip nationwide. And a nationwide independent. Let me see how I'm depend. Let me make a Jamaica Star. I can't find back Nesta talking. When I come out and say, so I'm gonna hear it. Remember, put you up on for them website. And let me read what Simone says. Jill said, I am having laughter right now, although it's serious. No, I've been having laughters from Evelyn. Simone is saying, Auntie, your skin is beaming like the sun glow skin, looking like 16. Oh, I believe it. You know that there's absolutely not even nothing today. I didn't even, because of the whole thing from morning, I didn't even think about put anything on my skin. I was out. My skin is just naturally what it is. I don't put anything on my skin. Right as it is, see, I can wipe it, show it. Nothing. Absolutely. I can't find next to Morgan talking now. Oh man, let's say if I observe him, you know. When came out lashing out. Look like he can take it down. I'm not find it. Just not find it. Anything else I want to talk about? Let me see what Simone was saying here. Why they can't behave themselves in the house acting like puss and dog? It's a bad way for them long time. Pat saying, Auntie, when I done wrong, Sister Jill, Joanne will never get away. Hello, Ender Gamer. Hello. Hold on, I look for something. I say I can find it and show you. I don't know what I do it. I should have go live on this phone and all of the information on the phone that I'm going live with. That's where the problem is.
And now it's being described as an absurd and unforced error. The opposition says the government's unprecedented walkout has caused irreparable damage to the budget debate tradition in Jamaica. Now, Giovanni Dennis has the latest from a hastily called press briefing at the office of the opposition leader. Giovanni, what can you tell us?
Well, Herman, we're just coming back from the office of the opposition leader, and what he said, what Mark Golding told journalists, was that he said nothing out of line in his presentation when he raised concern about the wife of the Prime Minister being the Parliament's umpire.
For the first time, the government in Parliament walked out during a budget debate and prevented the leader of the opposition from completing his presentation, denying the Parliament of a quorum, so the Speaker had no choice but to end the proceedings. And I, as leader of the opposition, was unable to finish my presentation. I didn't say anything offensive about anybody. I made a point of principle, which is that it doesn't sit well with the tradition in our parliamentary system, which requires the Speaker of the House to be independent of the government, for the wife of the Prime Minister, who's the head of government, to be the Speaker, which is effectively the head of Parliament. And these concerns are not just my concerns. Many Jamaicans feel that way. And in fact, the international community also has concerns about it, because it's really a very unusual situation. And indeed, the Prime Minister, who in an emotional fit stood up and walked out and precipitated the situation which brought the proceedings to an end, really himself reinforced the validity of the point I was making.
No, Mr. Golding says the opposition always had concerns about the appointment, but given the performance of Mrs. Holness since her ascension to the House Speaker, he felt compelled to speak.
Mrs. Holness's conduct has given rise to concerns by not tabling the reports of the Auditor General on a timely basis as they arrive. There are reports which have been, I'm told, reached Parliament from January, which have two Auditor General performance audit reports that have not been tabled. By determining that certain reports of the Integrity Commission must be sent to an oversight committee within Parliament, which is dominated by the government side and chaired by the government side, before those reports are tabled and made public. These are issues of grave concern.
No, Mr. Golding insisted that the Prime Minister got wind of what he was about to raise in his presentation. He said he was about to raise concern about the illicit 6 MPs, well, who he called the illicit 6 MPs who are under investigation by the Integrity Commission, as well as concern about the Prime Minister's statutory declarations not being certified by the Integrity Commission for multiple years.
He has failed to have his statutory declaration certified. And that statutory declaration lists his assets, his liabilities, and his income. And for successive years, the Integrity Commission has not certified and published a summary of his declaration. That is an untenable situation for Jamaica. And I was in my speech, the next point I was going to make was to say, if I were in his position, I would take away myself and replace myself with somebody else who is not compromised. The Prime Minister knew that was what was coming next. He couldn't face the heat, so he decided to walk out. First time ever in the history of Jamaica, the government ends the budget presentation of the leader of the opposition by pulling out their members.
Now, here's the concern, Herman, as well. On September 26 last year, a leader of opposition business, Philip Paulwell, he stood in Parliament and he supported Juliet Holness becoming the House Speaker. And so journalists put that issue to the opposition today, including Mr. Paulwell himself, who was at the press conference to say, wait a minute, a lot of people are saying, why are you not raising this? It seems a bit hypocritical. This is what they had to say.
Since independence, every elected government has been able to secure the speaker that that elected government has put forward. It has never happened that an opposition objects to the speaker proposed. And we are fulfilling a tradition. It has happened when we are a government, and I have been a long-standing member of the parliament, and it will, I believe, continue to happen, that the formality of electing a speaker is just that. The government, as a majority here in the parliament, can elect whoever it wishes. It is the tradition of the opposition to second it. And in fact, a vote was taken and it was passed unanimously.
Yeah. But surely, if it's a matter of principle that you're objecting on, you could have opposed her appointment, which you didn't. Which is why I'm asking you, opposition leader, did Mr. Paulwell make the wrong move in not objecting to the appointment of Mrs. Holness as House Speaker on September 26 last year?
I'm not sitting in judgment of the leader of opposition business. He was put in a position with no prior consultation. We weren't told what was happening. He came to Parliament. I wasn't there. And he was presented with a script by the clerk and told this is a tradition. And the tradition is that the opposition seconds the motion.
Of course, Herman, the opposition leader, Mark Golding, also raised the other issues at that hastily called press briefing. And of course, we will have more from that press briefing in subsequent newscasts.
All right, thanks, Giovanni, of course.
All right, so you hear the whole story for those who don't understand again what is happening. And I like how they come out and clarify this part of it. That Nesta Maga that I'm looking for came out and said they agree. Now you hear what Philip Paulwell is saying. Mark is saying he was not in the parliament on this particular day. And Philip Paulwell was there and they gave him, Philip Paulwell, a script and said that was the traditional way of how it is done. That the opposition can only just agree. See what is happening? Because they have the majority in the parliament. They believe that if it does they like and people must be subjected to it. Now they get somebody who is to warm them up where they never expect. And that is where the problem is right at this time. Right at this time is where the problem is in the Jamaican Parliament. Alright now, as what I try to gather from the Usain Bolt situation, it doesn't even look like he's going to get any redress right now. I hear another thing came out the other day and showed that they are not seeing anything for investment. I don't know if any of you were listening to that. So Usain Bolt may not even get back the money. Because what is going to actually end up with this thing? Let's all file for bankruptcy. And if they file for bankruptcy, what's going to happen? I observe a lot of messing up. I observe a lot of things. And sometimes you just sit down and you only can't talk. You don't have no rule over it. You don't have nothing over it. So, you can't do nothing towards it. Nothing you can do towards it. Alright, anybody else have anything more to say for tonight? Type it in the chat. You want to join the discussion, you have any question you want to ask or anything, join the chat. Join the chat. And remember that we plan. I hope my body stand up. I hope me get a good sleep tonight. Because if me not get a good sleep, I won't be able to. Because last night I didn't get a good sleep. So, if I don't get a good sleep tonight, I don't know how I'm going to manage to do this tomorrow. I have had the worst day today. You? What was your problem today? Type in the chat. I try my best. Type in the chat, let me hear. Yeah, it'll take too long for not even part-time money. You not get your ear all kind of rigmarole and all of them something there. No. It's saying, what's your favorite? I stop eat ice cream right now. My favorite ice cream is rum and raisin, but right now I don't need none. I not eat anything with it. I try my best to be. Oh, I never shared this with you all because I run off this morning and I was going to tell you. Oh, you asked me my favorite ice cream and then now you're going to say you broke your arm. I don't believe you. No bother with it over here, so. That don't make no sense. The first thing you write on the live, what is your favorite ice cream? And then when me tell you, I say, I broke my hand. That makes sense? Why you never come and say you broke your hand first? And then you ask about the ice cream. Your story now add up. What was the PM saying? Was he saying low, low, low? Yeah, he was saying low, low, low political desperation. Something like that I hear he was saying. Like a desperation why Mark Golden is saying that. That's what he was saying. Listen, we don't want a distraction over my life tonight. I'm going to beg you please, Mr. I. Please. No bother with it. I don't want to bother with it tonight. Absolutely not. Anything else anybody want to share with tonight? Anything else anybody want to share tonight? If there's nothing else to share, if there's nothing else to share, because I know no one going to join another program, you know, so me I go stop and make her go and go watch the next program, you know. Because I soon not type nothing in the chat, so I think we need to go lay down. And oh, I was going to tell you something. Yeah, that yesterday I actually went to the doctor yesterday. And I tell you why I went to the doctor. It's like something in me is saying, you know what? You need to check your diabetes. Because the last time when I did it in Jamaica about 2 years ago, they told me that I must be careful because I was close to borderline. And I just walked in. I had a good discussion with the doctor and I told him what was happening, how I was feeling and everything. So I did a blood work to get back the result tomorrow. They say it take 2 days, so maybe tomorrow to Thursday. Yeah, to check my sugar level to see what is happening. And he also prescribed me for the bloating. He prescribed a type. It's a methazole, but it's a different brand type thing, something like that. And I took it. I am feeling much better. So it's really trapped gas. And we have a good discussion and he said it's from the food. So what he's trying to tell me, in order, when the stomach is irritated like that, there can be a sore within the esophagus or in the intestine. So gradually it will heal once I get the medications out. You was going to tell you, so that's what I'm telling you. Would you take your child to court for stealing 600? Yeah, I see that one. I saw it and I had a good laugh at it. But I'll say something about that. As simple as it may look like it's 600, that mother never just get up and take the child for only just for the 600. What I gather from that is that this child is a problem child. And I think the mother do this out of tough love to teach her a lesson. So it's not randomly just first time she achieved $600. I want somebody to look at it from that perspective. is that it's an ongoing problem the mother is having with this child. And before me make you go broke down the other people them place, I go and show you a lesson. And I really love the lesson. Everybody may say for $600, yes. So that it not reach $1,000 and more. So that's what I gather from that. It's not merely the first time she's stealing $600. It's some problem with that child. So the mother is showing her, don't trouble nothing again. And this is where you will go. That's it. It's a build-up. It has to be a build-up. It's not a one-off story. And it may look hard, but teach her because when you gonna do it otherwise. Hi, Monica, my cousin. How are you doing, baby? We find back the bus, girl. We find back the bus. You know where? I don't know if you remember everything. All right. When I went to the garbage, let me get a story again. I saw a bicycle because the garbage truck came early this morning. So, you know, sometimes the garbage truck throw out the garbage and some of the little trash and stuff. So I said, let me sweep it up and stuff. I see this little bicycle right beside the thing. So I was saying over this bicycle. Then I passed a light, that broken light. And I said, oh wait. Broken light right in the walkway. I said, but me not pay it no mind. But I finished what I'm doing and I walked to a little grocery store close by me to get something that I needed. And came back, started my live and all of that. Then my son came in and asked me if I drive the bus. I said, no, I think you drive the bus. Because I never see the bus out there. And that's when I stopped the live and I went out and I realized, when I see the little bicycle now, I know it wasn't for anybody far that does it. And I said to you, you know, say around in a rock hole then come from. So he went over that section and he found the bus. But they stole out his new brand generator that he purchased last week and was inside the bus. But he find the bus, so you're going to have to fix back the light that was broken and then just be the loser of the generator. But he found back the bus. I have a question. Ty, what your name? What kind of question that you ask? I don't answer those questions. And listen me, I'm a Jamaican, I don't know what you ask me about. You're the on the wrong live, I ask the wrong person the question. Because I don't understand not the way you're right. So I can't answer that question for you. Okay? So we're over here talking about Jamaica politics, so that we are talking about. We are talking about what's happening at the house apart. Yeah, it's a good thing at least find back the bus. Cause it's one of them now a bus. Any more question you want to ask? So you listen to what? Hey, me not tell no lie still, you know. Mark Golden hit them hard today in the parliament, you know. Them never want nobody to open up the eyes of the people when they talk about the no tax thing, you know, that hit them hard, you know. Or you're saying, Jason, you're going through that too, like your child steal your money? Is that what you're saying? Oh, anyway, you know, so I only spend a couple more minutes with you now. I'm going to try to lay down that I can get a good drop of sleep early, get a good night rest, so that I can be up. Remember, tomorrow is the fasting day, but as I said to you, if I come tomorrow morning and say I have to cancel, I want you to understand, I didn't get a good night's sleep. I don't know how quick I'm going to fall asleep. And with the whole thing that just, you know, just shift your focus sometime. And just, the enemy just know to set up his devices, set up his plot. But I'm an overcomer, you know. So if you don't see me come on exact 6 o'clock, I'm coming on before it, 6:30. Just hope that God will give me the strength to do that tomorrow, alright? Any more questions? Anything else do you want to say before I go? Anything else do you want to say? And Simone is saying, put off the fasting tomorrow till another day. What says all of you on the live? Nobody else is answering. All right. We will see what happens. Let's see what happens. You don't have to be on it if you don't have to. But we will be here. I see what happens. As I said, tomorrow morning. All right. Beverly saying same thing. Patty's saying yes. So I'm getting 3. You're thinking about me. And I'm sort of weighing my body right at this time as I sit down. So we could even do it Thursday too. We can just do it any day. But I see what happened tomorrow. The Simeticones. Oh. Alright. Alright, before I go, is there anything you want to ask me biblically? Anything that, you know, bothering your mind? Jilly saying yes, so too. That's how the spirit works. We know when spirit is working. When the spirit is working, that's how we get confirmation. Anyhow, we're not getting confirmation. Anyhow, we're not getting confirmation for what we are saying. Oh no, it is not so. You see how many people say yes, antigen, yes, antigen. That's it. So we just have our normal thing tomorrow morning, alright? And we will go from there another time and see how it works out. So that's how we are going to do it. Yeah. What else I want? Talk to antigen before antigen going on. You say antigen are the brain girl around here, so you know. The artist thing on YouTube right now. You can come ask any question, you get any answer you want. Love you, Auntie. Thank you for all your teaching, yes. Anything else I want to ask the pretty lady over here? She come in herself tonight because everybody come in, oh, you're pretty. Well, me I tell you, oh, I'm pretty tonight. What else on the have to say? Ultra man, 100%. Okay. What else on the have to tell the pretty woman over here? Alright, I'm gonna go and go watch another talk show. I mean, no well want to go where they go hear the drama over there tonight, so me I go just make on a go and go hear on no drama. She pretty plus tax for all the man. Imagine that. 60, you know, 60-year-old this one I look on, you know. Hey, a 60-year-old one I look on over here, so what's going on in your life? Hold on, you want to read up? No, hold on there. Let me not go yet. Let me read up this man, David Harvey. What's going on in my life? Let me tell you, you're lonely. First of all, you're lonely. You're lonely and nobody now look you, nobody now want you because you have some bad ways, and because you have some bad ways, and that's why nobody now want you. Because you have to change up your ways there. You say what's going on in your life? You're so lonely. You're so lonely and empty. And everybody you try to look, they make promise to you, but they not stay with you because you have some ways you need for change. I don't know if you want to hear nothing more because I don't want to go too deep for everybody upon the life of here, but since you asked me a question, I just give some answer. Type in the chat if you're not lonely. Beverly said, I did not know that the dead wake up when Jesus was crucified. Yeah, that's true. That happened, yeah. Everything. It rent the temple and everything. Sleep well, rest well. With drama. No. I don't get what you're saying. Yes, your blue really brings out. Thank you. Hear that. That man comes to me, you want to hear about his story, so me just give me story. You see, you can't type back the answer in the chat, can me just give him the story. Hey, nobody with it, because I can't turn my channel and I read up channel and have a crowd of people over here, so can me know if I read enough and tell them, say, I want to stay there. And then I know who this over here, so. Any answer you want, you can get it from me, because I know exactly what to tell you. Read up your want, read up your get. Jill said, Iraq for trouble, Zion. Zion have a key. No, I'm not. And I don't have bad ways. Nobody come pretty up now, because you take too long for answer. Go get some rest now. Well, my people, them I must go and go get some rest now. But let me say you something. Don't you trouble Zion. Don't you, someone say keep your mouth. Don't you trouble Zion. Oh, yes, cause for Zion have a key to open sinners' heart. Don't you trouble Zion. Walk on, walk holy. Children walk on, walk holy. Mount Zion children. Don't walk holy. Say, don't you trouble Zion. Leave them alone. Don't you trouble Zion. Yeah, Zion have a key to open sinners' heart. Don't you trouble Zion. Anyway, love on all. Love you to David. Sometimes good for you, man. Good for everything. But I'll catch you all, guys, tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m. for another. And for those in the US, it's 7:30. So I'll catch you. Have a blessed night. Shalom. I'm out of here. Bye, guys.